I'd like to welcome everyone to the East Lyme Board of Finance special meeting. Today is Tuesday, May 24th, 2022. It is 5:30, and I'd like to call the meeting to order and start with a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And before we get started, we've had some tragic news in Texas with a horrible shooting at an elementary school, and I just thought maybe we could start off with a moment of silence. Thank you. So, we just have one item on the agenda tonight, pretty much, other than board comments, and that's the new business. As you know, we had the budget referendum vote on the 19th. We had 370 people vote yes, and 228 people vote no, for a total of 598 votes out of some, I guess, 13,000 odd registered voters. So, the budget did carry with that number, and so tonight we are here to set the mill rate for the 2022-2023 budget season. So, Anna, I think you might have some material that you wanted to share with us.
Thank you.
So what I distributed is a worksheet that I typically use to do the calculation for the mill rate. So the chair had asked that I go over this with board members. So we start at the very top, and that's the net grand list number after the Board of Assessment Appeals did their work. The number over to the left is what it was before they did their work. Then added to that number is an estimate for the what the January 1st, 2023 supplemental motor vehicle grand list will be. And then, you know, we add the two numbers together. And then we subtract out a portion for all of the senior housing that's in town, primarily the AHEPAs and Twin Haven. So there's a tax calculation that gets done for them. They're only taxed on the portion of the valuation that's relative to the you know, the services that the individuals residing in them are. So in other words, it nets out education-related expenditures when calculating the taxes for those buildings. So that's what the 5.9 million is. So then we come up with an adjusted grand list, and for purposes of calculating the mill rate, the assumption we were using is that we would collect 98.2% of that, and in so doing, you would see that the mill rate is 23.84.
Thank you. And just to point out, the previous mill rate was 28.51, but through the growth in the grand list, this is a reduction in the mill rate, but at the same time, people's property values mainly went up, so the mill rate would accordingly go down, assuming the overall amount of expenditures were somewhat the same. So does anyone have any questions for Anna? Any comments? Would someone like to make a motion? Yeah.
Move to set a bill rate of 23.84 for the adopted 2022-2023 Town of East Lyme budget.
I'll second. Is there any discussion? All those in favor of adopting the 23.84 mill rate for the 2022-2023 budget year signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? No. The motion carries 5-0-0. Thank you. Board comments. Does anyone have any comments about anything pertaining to the work of this body? Oh,
I'll just say thank you for everybody's help this year. It worked out. I think we worked a lot better than I thought it would.
yeah. I appreciate everybody's patience as we got through this together. So very good. And of course, Anna, thank you, of course, for all of your help and patience with all of us, with all of our questions. So really appreciate all the work that you do. So, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
Second?
I'll second.
All those in favor signify
Aye.
by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No. The motion carries. Thank you.